Being a girl, it's hard sometimes to go out in a lineup full of men. Kind of intimidating, but sometimes I get a sense of empowerment, like, I'm the only girl out here, like, I'm gonna show all these guys who's boss.
Sarah, take 2 marker.
Hi, my name is Kerri Walsh-Jennings. I'm a professional beach volleyball player. I have been very fortunate to go to 5 Olympics, and I'm not done yet. And I'm here today, hanging out with some really cool chicks who are doing wonderful things in the world of sports. And I'm here in one of my most favorite cities in the world, Huntington Beach, California, which is where my career started. So it's fun to be here. I grew up in Northern California, and beach volleyball wasn't really a thing. It was a casual thing, but it wasn't like a serious thing. Like if you wanted to go to college, you played indoor. If you spend 1 second watching live beach volleyball, you will be hooked forever. It took me some time to grow to the confidence to put myself out there in beach volleyball. I played 4 years at Stanford University. I played indoor for 12, and I was looking for a change. It was the scariest thing I've ever done to make that leap of faith into this new career and this new path. I remember being in my Yukon, driving down, being like, you can do this, Kerri, you can do this. You're going to the beach, like this is your happy place. And I remember parking south side of the pier in the parking lot, taking some deep breaths and being like, okay, it's go time. And I went out there, and because of one day on the beach in Huntington, it changed the last 20 years of my life.
For me, Huntington Beach, what I love about it, it's surf culture. It's had the OP Pro, and now it's the US Open. It's just always been a stadium for surfing. I'm sitting in the International Surf Museum, which is pretty classic. I was looking at some of the photos around here and some of the moments that have happened in surfing. It's a great spot to learn the history of the sport. Ever since I was little, I had a dream of being a pro surfer, and now I want to be a world champion. You have so many people that have made their way, and you get to just surf with them right there. You don't get that with any sport. The fact is like, you don't get to go on LeBron's court and go play basketball with him. With surfing, you have the stadium right here, US Open, one of the biggest events of the year, is right in our backyard. You get to be with all these top athletes. That's, to me, extremely inspiring and inspired me when I was little. I've gone through the injuries, I've gone through being that rookie on tour and all the things, and I can't wait to play this year and see how far I get.
For surfers, it's like a rebirth every day to go out in the water and just clear your mind and get out there. So I just keep on surfing. That's all I can say. My name is Jericho Poppler, and I'm a lifelong surfer, champion, wave dancer, women's advocate. I'm here today because I guess everybody wants to know my story about 5-6 decades of surfing here in Huntington Beach. I started really surfing when I was about 12 years old. My dad just said, I want you to do what you want to do, and I've been surfing ever since. And of course, being a woman, I'm all about boosting women in the sport.
Surfing is evolving at a very rapid pace, especially for the women. We have to establish our dominance out in the lineup, and once you do that, it's a lot easier to catch waves. For me, that's when I perform the best, is when I'm happy to be where I am in the moment, and the feeling is second to none. My name is Meah Collins, and I'm a professional surfer. I grew up surfing and competing right here by the pier, so it's always kind of been home for me. During the US Open, it's like my favorite time of year. Surfing in that competition is like one of the most special things for me because I just feel that energy of your hometown crowd and everyone's supporting you and they believe in you.
When you go to like a skateboard contest, there's gonna be like bands playing, sometimes there's an art show. It's more than just like riding a plank with wheels. It's about like having people around you. It's a community thing, and that's how skateboarding became my thing.
Everybody wants to do what they love for a living, and everybody wants to be good at that thing. So the fact that I can do what I love to do, and I've been given the tools and connections and the environment to do that is very motivating.
I'm just growing into it, and it doesn't happen overnight. A world title doesn't just happen in a blink of an eye. You have to work towards it, you have to evolve, you have to adapt. So there's this crazy dynamic.
Now I see that it's dedication, you know, and we're all in this together, and that's what life is all about. And so the support I have in my life kind of makes me fearless.
For me, the biggest thing is being in the moment and enjoying it.
I've had my adversities and all sorts of complexities in my life, but I have always looked at my life as the glass half full, not half empty.
Every once in a while I'll just take a deep breath and be like, oh, this is so nice. Like, I love what I do.
I spent so many years getting sandy and dirty and chasing dreams.
As long as you know you're in the right direction, you keep persevering, and then boom, it happens.
And Courtney Conlogue gets a major win.
For any young person getting into the sport, I say go for it. Go for it with all your heart. And I would say that to anyone, regardless if you're an athlete, a dancer, a doctor, musician, whatever you are, if you want it, go for it. Don't be afraid of failure.
I'm just doing what I can do every day.
It's not about end results. It's not about what medal you won. It's about being the best you can be.
When you are who you are, you have strength and you resonate that. So you draw up those strengths in order to pick yourself up.
I'm gonna have to grow, and I'm gonna have to learn. I'm gonna have to become something greater than I am right now to make my dreams come true. That is what excites me a lot about this journey.
You don't have to be great at everything.
Just keep on surfing and love it.